Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. They are trying to build the Errol Spence Jr. undercard. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chat channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Also, big shout out to Showtime and Al Heyman. Thank you, Al Heyman. There's a lot of great fights that we're getting recently on Showtime. I'm looking forward to the return of Errol Spence Jr. To me, he's always fun to watch. He's given us good performances. He just fought a veteran like Lamont Peterson, and you could tell that his energy and his confidence is growing because he chopped up Lamont Peterson. No disrespect, but it was very one-sided en route to a stoppage. And he had kind of Lamont Peterson out of options, if you think about it. Lamont Peterson gave people tough fights like Danny Garcia, Victor Ortiz. And now we have Errol Spence Jr. returning versus his #1 mandatory with the IBF, in which he's a champion. He's an IBF champion at welterweight, and that's Carlos Ocampo. Now, they had a quick press conference in Texas. This fight is taking place this summer. It's going to be on June 16th at Dallas. I advise if you live in Texas, anywhere. I know Texas is a big state, but try to get down here because I think it's going to be lit. I myself am going to try to go to this particular one. It's a mandatory. Carlos Ocampo doesn't have the biggest name, but hey, this is the person that the IBF has set in place and is the highest ranking person. So I'm looking forward to it, and they're trying to put together the undercard. I already told you Ego rumor mill, so file this under that. They're trying to make Andre Berto versus Devin Alexander. Nothing officially confirmed, but I'll keep you guys posted. And if you tune into my live streams, I broke this. I haven't heard anyone really talking about this, but my sources have reached out to me and told me that they're trying to put Javier Fortuna versus Adrian Granados on this Errol Spence card as well. I think that's a very good fight. They're talking about a catch weight of 138. Obviously, Javier Fortuna just comes off of the Robert Easter Jr. performance. A lot of people thought he even beat Robert Easter Jr. Some people probably thought Easter Jr. won. Nonetheless, it was a tricky fight. It was a good fight. He showed that he was durable, even though he had been stopped in the past at a lighter weight division. Hey, things happen. I mean, boxing is an amazing sport. You look at guys like Javier Fortuna, he got stopped at 130 and he moved up. People thought he was going to get slaughtered by Robert Easter, and he at least gave him a tough fight despite who you had winning. You got guys like Tony Bellew, who got stopped at light heavyweight by Adonis Stevenson, who says he'll stop him again if they fight. And now he's moved to cruiserweight, and he's moved all the way up to heavyweight, and he stopped David Haye twice at heavyweight, whereas he was getting stopped, or he did get stopped at 175. So boxing is an amazing sport like that. You can never count out guys. Guys, sometimes the weight plays with them, and maybe they had a bad training camp. You never know. But Javier Fortuna is a formidable foe. He looked good. He's trying to pursue the big names, the Broners, and different people like that. Robert Easter rematches. So this is a good fight. Adrian Granados, he's another guy who's stopped Amir Imam, something Jose Ramirez. He looked good versus Amir Imam, but he didn't stop him. Granados did. Granados has also been in there with Felix Diaz when he was undefeated. He's been in there with just various guys like Sean Porter. He gave Sean Porter a tough fight, and he gave Broner a tough fight. Both guys, Sean Porter and Broner, fractured their hands when they were fighting Adrian Granados. So he's proven that he's durable, and I don't think he's ever been stopped before. So that's a good fight. And I got to give credit, if they get this all done on this Texas card, I got to give credit. With Al Heyman, his stable is so vast, he's able to put together these quote-unquote throwaway fights that others would make their co-main events and their main events and stuff like that. He's putting them all jam-packing, giving us double, triple, quadruple headers on the same card. These are all good fights. Errol Spence, let's see what his opponent brings to the table. I think Ocampo's from Mexico. He looks pretty big next to Errol Spence. And then Berto's fun to watch. Him and Devin Alexander should be good. I think Devin Alexander, him and his trainer, have received a lot of recent success. Devin Alexander, I don't know what he was on, but he said he had an addiction to prescriptions, and he's overcame that battle, came back and knocked an opponent down, Walter, whatever, on PBC, and then he ended up looking good in that fight, winning, and he fought Victor Ortiz after that. He definitely won the fight. They said it was a draw, and if he gets a big name like Berto, that's a good fight. Berto's coming off a Sean Porter loss and a little bit of inactivity, but stays in shape. These are all good fights, especially if they make this into a triple header. There's nobody else, in my opinion, in the game. Eddie Hearn just announced his billion-dollar app, DAZN, and all this, but there's no one in the game that are jam-packing the cards like Showtime, like Al Heyman, where you're getting Broner versus Vargas, Tank Davis versus Jesus Cuellar, Jamal Charlo versus Hugo Centeno Jr., right? All names that we know and have seen both fighters previously. So hopefully they get this all done. This is just a follow-up video because I talked about it on my live stream. That is the latest. They're talking about Javier, Fortuna, Adrian, Granados. They were going to try to put it on the Abnamadas Leo Santa Cruz card, but the timing didn't work out, you know what I mean, because that fight's right around the corner. So I think they're going to try to put it on this card. But if it happens, you know where you heard it first. Let me know what you guys think of these fights. What do you think of Errol Spence in the main event? And who should he fight after if he gets past OCAMPO, which most people think he will? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.